Okay. If you guys don't mind introducing yourselves.
Sure. I'm Tao.
I'm Tam, and we're from Boston.
Okay. And what were you guys looking to achieve? What goals did you have coming down here to Florida to train?
Yeah, so we started diving back in December 2019 and we got hooked and within our open water in Dominican Republic and we were coming down here with the goal of just improving our overall diving and becoming better divers. And so we decided to take the advanced course with a key.
Okay. And what specialties were you registered for?
Wreck diving, night, limited visibility, navigation, nitrox, advanced buoyancy, and
We did deep as well.
yeah.
Okay. What was the most fun part of all this training? 'Cause, we did it over a course of a couple weeks.
Mhm.
So what was most fun for you? And then also what was most challenging?
For me, most challenging is improve my breathing and also overcome my fear of getting into the deep water.
Yeah.
The fun part is that I get to see a lot of things in the water in Florida.
Such as what? What are some of the things that you got a chance to see?
The wreck and also the coral reef in Florida is really pretty, and I saw a lot of fish too.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, wreck diving I think is awesome. This place is filled with wrecks, so I've seen at least I think 4 or 5 wrecks by now, and overall I think wreck diving is what we look forward to in the future as well. So I'm glad I did the wreck penetration course.
Did you feel like you had more of an appreciation for wrecks, or was there anything in that, like in the limited penetration, that was challenging for you, or was it just expanding upon previous skills?
So we haven't done wreck diving before, so I think this course definitely gave us a better appreciation of like risks and just really
And working as a team.
yeah working
Very important.
yeah and just being aware of what you're getting yourself into and enjoy the dive, but also be aware of your situation as well. So yeah.
Okay. No, from our side, it was great having you here. A lot of people come down and, everybody has different expectations. The expectation is, hey, I'm here to get certified, but a lot of the goals and milestones set forward are, as we discussed in the debrief, to improve buoyancy, improve breathing, propulsion, anxiety, confidence. It's unique to the individual. Even as a couple, you each had your own goals that you were set out for and your own strengths and weaknesses. So what made you decide to come to Florida versus, get certified, in Massachusetts or, any other location?
So for me, right, we did our open water in DR. That was okay, but I feel like the instruction were not up to par, and we actually did other courses back home in Boston too. Like
What do you feel was lacking? Because a lot of people hear that, but
Yeah.
what specifically for you guys?
Body technique, that's the most important thing for me when we decided to come here. Like, I see that you focus on body technique, which is very important because we don't know what we were doing wrong before. That's why we always felt tired every time we got out from diving, and I didn't really enjoy it first, but after taking classes with you and then fixing all of that technique and how to be sufficient in the water, it actually made me enjoy diving in the water more now.
Okay.
So I think the biggest thing I noticed is other instructors that I've been with, they're more focused on kind of getting through the course, right?
It's just more like a checklist
Yeah.
to get
So here
past.
it's
Yeah.
more attention to details. So
Yeah.
it's just a lot more fine tuning, and it gives you the appreciation of a lot more the technical side of diving too, because there are a lot of skills that are that you need to pay attention to actually be safe and dive and not just jump in and take all that risk, because diving is it can be pretty dangerous. So
Mm-hmm. But also quite fun as long as
Yeah.
you've got the skills, right?
right, yeah. So
Gotcha. So with that, what do you feel like your next goals are besides going out and gaining experience and having fun? Is it, you guys are going on a trip coming up, and do you feel like you're prepared for that trip? Do you feel
Yes.
like, there's still areas that you need to improve? If you had to to basically sum up, where you started, where you're at now, and then where you see yourself, diving over the next couple months or couple years, how would you sum that up for anybody else that might be in a similar situation?
sure. You want to go first, or?
Oh, you can go first.
For me, before coming here, I was definitely not comfortable doing diving on my own. I prefer a guide, but now I'm much more confident. I actually prefer going out without a guide because recently we did a dive in Key Largo, and I felt like completely comfortable and definitely much more prepared than I was before. And as for the future, I love the sport. I'm planning to do rescue very soon and eventually get into tech diving as well. So.
Okay.
Well, for me, I guess communication and also working as a team with him. It was kind of frustrating before, but, but now that we got that down with Ryan, is really it made me really and landed. It made me enjoy doing diving with Tao here.
Yeah, it's interesting because couples are always more challenging. Oftentimes, like they don't end up working together. It's one person that's, typically it's the woman that's doing a little bit better than the guy, and the guy gets frustrated, or sometimes it's the other way around. But like I feel like we should get paid double for couples. But when they come together like you guys did, it's awesome. It makes this so much fun for us because there's a lot of stuff that goes into these courses, as you can see. Both individual skills and team skills, but just like when we finished up on the wreck penetration yesterday, you guys actually resolving the failures with no visibility, loss of mask, whatever it was, and you guys were still in such a communication that was not there on the first couple days. It was almost like a fight or flight for yourselves, and watching yesterday, making sure each person was okay was amazing to see, especially as you guys progressed through this, these courses, I should say, not just a course, but this experience. So congratulations, seriously, for the effort you guys put in and where you're at now. So
thank you.
Any final thoughts for anybody, or pretty much just ready to head back to Massachusetts?
It's cold there right now, so.
I would recommend get a key for everybody that want to overcome their fear of being in the water or diving without a mask. Ryan helped, and Lane also helped a lot with that too. So I'm like more comfortable now diving in the water even without a mask. I couldn't do that before.
Yeah, I think the instructor is what you should be looking for, and obviously from us, I highly recommend doing your instructions here. These instructions are definitely very great at helping you out and actually teaching you diving, not just jump in the water and just kind of to do things on your own so you can check off the list. So.